What's here, y'all? Well, as part of our daily stakes play, we're going to take a look at the feature on Saturday, the traditional prep for the Travers. It's the Jim Dandy Stakes. It's a grade 2, 10th race on the card, running a mile and an eighth for the 3-year-olds. Five horse field this year. We know all the players. Um, and it's, I mean, not much of a betting race, I have to admit. I think you can see that. But still, there's some. It's a pretty good field nonetheless for five. We'll talk about them one at a time. Number one, Baeza. As you guys know, I've always liked this horse, and I was so happy when he got into the Derby, and he didn't disappoint. He ran a great third. Belmont was a little disappointing. I thought he should have been a little more forwardly placed, and I think that's why you got Hector Berrios riding him this time instead of Flavian Pratt, which is rather unusual. But uh, I'm going to pick Baeza in this race. And there's a couple of reasons. First of all, there's only two horses I would pick to win this race, and it's Sovereignty or Baeza. And as I've said probably ad nauseum to you guys by now, as journalism proved in the Haskell this weekend, didn't run his best race and still was able to beat what was a pretty good field. It's real simple. There are three top 3-year-olds in the country. There's Sovereignty, Journalism, and Baeza, and that's it. And then everybody else. We've got a couple. Certainly, Gosger is hinting that he may be able to be put in the upper echelon, but not just yet. So it has to be only one of two I can pick in this race. Now, I'm going to go with Baeza for a couple reasons. Number one, I think he'll be more forwardly placed. That was the linchpin to me of Sovereignty winning the Belmont. That was the ride I thought Baeza was going to get. I thought Baeza would be more forwardly placed, and he wasn't. And consequently, he ran kind of a suck up third. But not running his best race, he still got third in what was a pretty good Belmont field. He is training very well, and I like the way John Sharefs is continuing to pour 6 furlong works into this horse. In other words, he still has him in training because he was moved along rather quickly to get into the Triple Crown. And so I think he's, kind of looking at it saying that the work's not done yet. We got to just uh, keep moving this horse along. And so I really like the work pattern. I think the signal of Barrios to have this one more forwardly placed is good because that was why I liked him in the Belmont because he would have been a little bit ahead of Sovereignty tactically. I think he's going to be here, especially where there's really no confirmed front runner, and aside from Moplex, probably will be the speed, but I expect Baeza to be right off his throat last, particularly when you consider the other contenders don't have a lot of early lick. And so for those reasons, I'm going to go with Baeza to win the Jim Dandy. Now, Moplex is a really intriguing horse. He's 2 for 2 at Saratoga. Jeremiah Englehart's barn is on fire right now, albeit in a small sample size, but he's won 2 out of 3 and was second in the other race. So this is a horse who likes Saratoga. I'm still not sold on him at the distance. He did win the Ohio Derby. And I think he won that on class. He's a nice horse. He's a really nice horse. He never, he seems to bring it every single time, regardless of the scenario. He may be up against it here. I think that he's probably out of his element to a degree. I think he's going to try hard. I think he's going to go to the lead and take him as far as he can, and I don't think it'll be good enough. But I wouldn't surprise me at all if he hangs around for third. But Moplex, nice horse. I like him. Not today. Sandman, I have been against. At first I did like this horse, but he just didn't see the progression. And, throughout the Triple Crown Trail, he really never got any better. And please don't tell me that because he finished third in the Preakness as opposed to seventh in the Derby, that was an improved effort. It wasn't. It was pretty much the same thing all along. He's a horse. He's a closer who doesn't close well. Um, and now the addition of blinkers, maybe that makes some bit of a difference. But what I would say is more than likely is to happen if he is perhaps more forwardly placed. it eliminates the thing that makes him a pretty good horse, is that his ability to run late at certain levels, not at the highest. So Sandman to me, I just he's a tappet. I don't like tappets generally. To me, their head cases been proven time and again. All we have to do is go back a couple years to Tappet Trice and all the travails that he put us through. So this is a horse that Metallica fans, I'm sorry, but I'm just not even going to use. I just got a feeling that trying to take him out of his element for a horse who already is challenged, to me spells doom. So I'll pass on Sandman. Now Hill Road, I did not expect to be great in the Belmont, but he didn't run bad. And the thing is, if you look at his overall body of work, there's a horse who is continuing to progress. And he did run his career best number in the Belmont. It wasn't good enough. It wasn't going to be good enough because you've got Baeza and Sovereignty and Journalism in the race. And as long as they're there, everybody's playing for fourth. So, nonetheless, I didn't think, he seems to be getting better. And that's enough for me to throw him in third because I think we pretty much know what Sandman is. I think we know what Hill Road is as well, but maybe he's getting a little better. And maybe he'll be a little more engaged in the race. I think if you see that early on, it's a pretty good sign that this horse is getting better. I don't think he can beat Sovereignty or Baeza at this stage of the game, but maybe the Travers. But we digress from there. But I'm going to use him for underneath. So we come to Sovereignty. What can't you like about this horse? I mean, the Derby and the Belmont winner. He's clearly the best 3-year-old. Journalism has had a couple cracks at him, and he can't beat him. And Journalism is a pretty damn good horse. You saw what he just did in the Haskell. He's an awesome horse. If this wasn't a prep for the Travers, he'd be my pick to win, without a doubt. Can he still win this race? Sure. On class alone. I love the fact in the Belmont he was more forwardly placed. That tells you this is a horse who is getting better. But I also know how Belmont likes to train, and he's not going to have this horse tuned up 100% to win this race. He's looking at the Travers, and that's the only reason I'm picking him second. And he still could win this race. He's going to be awfully short, get a little better price on Baeza, and those are the top two in this race, and that's that. So we'll go with Baeza to win, with Sovereignty extremely close second. So our wagering strategy, we're not going to mess around very much at all. We're going to take Baeza to win. We're going to go 1-5, 5-1. Exacta, cold. That's it. Trifecta, 1-5-4, 5-1-4. That's it. I mean, it's a small field. The odds aren't going to be very good. So might as well just keep it as plain Jane as we can. And we strike, great. If we don't, no biggie. But that's the way I see the Jim Dandy. Hope our analysis helps you with your own wagering strategy. Wish you the best of luck as always. Certainly, if you do like content like this, please like and subscribe. And again, thanks so much to all of you who continue on with us throughout the thoroughbred season. Things start to heat up at Saratoga a little bit. We are going to continue with our daily stakes coverage for Saratoga. We'll have our full card selections available on our website. You'll probably have those available to you by Friday at 6 o'clock. I guarantee on Saturday by race day, you will have them. More than likely, they will be Friday night. So rest assured, if you order them, you will have them. And plenty of time to take a look. I think we're going to take a look at Del Mar this weekend for the Pick 5 sequence. I've been meaning to get more involved with Del Mar. I always love it. I know a lot of you guys are like me. We play Saratoga during the day and Del Mar at night. It's always a lot of fun, and it's a great race experience. So I'd like to tip my cap to them by doing some races and maybe get some of you West Coast players to take a look at right at the wire. And for those of you who do play the West Coast predominantly, you'll have something. I know we neglect you quite often, but just to give a little shout out to Del Mar. So that'll be coming as well. That's it from here. I'll talk to you soon, and until then, be well.